Hello, and welcome to this edition of Mornings. I'm Dan Haynes.
And I'm Andrew Bazzelli. Today is Friday, September 22nd, 2017, and an D-Day here at North Penn High School. This week, Mr. Brumball is back with this week's Brumball Challenge. Let's take a look at the question. Who was the first person awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross for heroism or achievement in aerial combat? Remember to tweet your answer at NPTV using the hashtag Brumball. We will be checking out Twitter feed throughout the show. This week, we are glad to welcome a new segment to the morning show. Let's take a look at the top news stories from around the world in this edition of the Weekly World Headlines.
Welcome to the first edition of Weekly World Headlines, brought to you by the Night Crier. I'm Claire Detner. On Tuesday, President Trump gave a speech to the UN General Assembly. He addressed his intentions to totally destroy North Korea if it posed a threat to the U.S. or any of our allies. He was firm in encouraging other nations to avoid trading and financially supporting the regime. He also addressed Iran by calling it a corrupt dictatorship behind the guise of democracy, while showcasing his distaste for the Iran nuclear deal, which he said was an embarrassment for the United States. Trump then announced his American First policy and advised that other nations of the world do the same for themselves. In other news, there has been growing tension in St. Louis after the acquittal of Jason Stockey, a police officer who fatally shot Anthony Lamar Smith during an encounter in 2011. In May 2016, Stockey was charged with first-degree murder after new evidence was found. Stockey pleaded not guilty and waived his right to a jury. There was not enough evidence that Stockey did not act in self-defense, and the judge found him not guilty. The verdict prompted protests, marches, and a threat of an economic boycott in St. Louis. Finally, over 225 people have been killed in an earthquake in Mexico with a 7.1 magnitude rating Tuesday night. The quake came on the 32nd anniversary of a Mexico quake that killed thousands in 1985. Those are the top stories in the news cycle this week. I'm Claire Detner. To see more, visit the Night Crier website.
This week, Mara Slater joins us for the Lowdown. How was your day off, Mara?
It was pretty good. I worked on a lot of college stuff, though. How about you guys?
Yeah, me too. There's a lot of essays we have to write.
Oh yeah,
True.
it's kind of stressful, but we'll get through it. All right, let's get started with this week's Lowdown. Sign-ups for the FBLA 5K for the Alzheimer's Association are still going on. The event will be held on October 14th in Crawford Stadium. The fast run, or walk, begins at 8 a.m. and the 5K follows starting at 8:45 a.m. If any teachers are interested in the 5K, the price is $30. Student price is only $25, and even if you're not a runner, come on out for the fun run or walk for $10. For more information and to register, go to brynmarracing.com. We also have some announcements coming from SGA, so listen closely. Powderpuff, which was originally scheduled to be played on October 12th, has now been moved to November 21st. That is the Tuesday before Thanksgiving break, so why not kick it off by supporting your class Powderpuff team? The mandatory practice date is now October 18th, and signups will resume in late November. We now offer Chromebook covers in the school store. Keep those Chromebooks protected. We have a variety of styles and colors ranging in price from $12 to $20. Stop in the school store to get your Chromebook cover today. Well, that's all I have. I'm Mara Sater, and you've just been Lowdown. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Mara. Night Crier staff writer Noah Clemens is back with another Night Crier update. Let's take a look.
Hey North Penn, welcome back to this edition of the Night Crier Update. I'm Noah Clemens. The Night Crier staff has been busy preparing for the 2017-2018 school year to make sure that we have you covered with everything North Penn. We've just started writing articles, so be sure that you head over to nightcrier.org to check out what's going on in North Penn. Editor-in-Chief Anissa Gardizzi brings you up to speed with several fall sport previews, and in case you've missed any of the football games, be sure to check out her articles on the Night Crier or check out the video highlights on YouTube at NPTV. We also have a complete list of the National Merit Commended Scholars and semifinalists on our homepage. Make sure to read my article about the new policy regarding Narcan in North Penn. Also, keep your eyes out for exchange student profiles, fantasy football articles, homecoming court bios, and more. I'm Noah Clemens, and make sure to read the Night Crier day and night.
With the first round of homecoming nominations over, we now give you a look at the top candidates for Homecoming King and Queen, brought to you by SGA. Drum roll, please.
Mr. Ben Hartrap.
of homecoming, we have class cabinet joining Mr. Monero at the round table. Mr. Monero, how are you today?
I never had a bad day in my life, actually. Thank you very much for asking. How about yourselves? How you guys doing today?
Pretty all right.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
Pretty all right. Now, that is a ringing endorsement. All right, North Penn High School, good morning. I'm here with Ryan Cody and Ricky Brophy. Lots of information coming your way this morning because we were talking about homecoming, or as some people say, HOCO. I am not one of those people, and powderpuff. All right, so Ricky, why don't you start us off? We just saw all these names for the homecoming candidates, so tell us all about what's coming up with homecoming, voting, tickets for the game, all that kind of stuff.
So I'll start off with tickets. Homecoming is in 2 weeks, Friday. The tickets are going to be sold in packages for $20 next week, Monday and Tuesday. And with these tickets, you get your T-shirt, and during the game, you have a reserved seating, like the top 10 or so rows are going to be for these ticket holders.
Great.
And then with these tickets, you get 3 free admissions. You got the pep rally before the game, the glow dance after the game, and also the tailgate and barbecue, which starts around, I think, 4-ish.
Okay, it's a lot of great stuff. What's the date of that game?
October 6th in 2 weeks.
Perfect. Oh, man, it's going to be here like that. We are desperate for a home game, Ryan Cody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Come out and support the
win.
Knights.
Yeah.
All right, anything else regarding that stuff before we
Right, so
jump?
then and for voting, the
Yep,
links are
voting.
going to be on our high school website.
Was your name on that list, by the way?
I'm not sure. Can't see.
You can't see.
No.
I need to get a little confirmation from somebody. All right, anyway, keep going.
So it's also going to be on the website, our website, and at NPSGA, their Twitter. They're going to release links. So round 1 already passed, right? We got the names this morning.
Yep, 25 names, right?
Right. So round 2 is only for seniors, which is going to be taking place next Monday and Tuesday. And with these names, only seniors are going to be voting, as I said.
Mm-hmm.
And these top 7 boys and 7 girls will be nominated after these votings. And then round 3 is for the whole school, which will be taking place October 5th and 6th, the day of the game.
Okay.
And then the winners will be announced after or at halftime.
All right, that's pretty clear. Good stuff. And number 66, Ryan Cody, tell us about powderpuff. We heard a little bit about it already.
Yeah, we already heard that the game was moved to November 21st at 6 p.m. Tickets to enter the game are $5, and we have no school the next day. Now, if you're a player, you're a girl, and you want to sign up is October 23rd to October 27th during all lunches. Coaches and managers for senior class can sign up at A108. Sophomores and juniors have to sign up at their class cabinet home offices. Cheerleaders can sign up in E110 with Mrs. Marino. So the way cheerleading works, it's all one big clustered of cheerleaders this year, so it's going to be a big spectacle. And
I bet it is.
Medical and permission forms are required to sign up for powderpuff. And if you're a senior and you want to just buy a T-shirt but not participate, you can go to D103 to pick up a form and buy a T-shirt.
All right, excellent. Very good volume and projection, by the way. Where did you learn that?
Public speaking, sophomore year.
My man, everybody should take it. All right, guys, good luck. Good luck tomorrow night with Penn Ridge. Actually, it is tomorrow night, right? Yeah. Saturday night against Penn Ridge.
Be there or be square.
Be there or be square, everybody. I believe it is a game of the week, getting a lot of publicity. So good luck to the Knights. Good luck to the homecoming kings and queens on your bids for the crown. Have a great day, North Penn, and we will kick it back to the desk.
Thanks. Thanks, Monero. What do you have against the term HOCO?
First of all, I think Mr. is in front of my name, as I am a professional here in the building.
You're right.
Okay.
1,000 pardons.
Yes.
All right, so this week, we gave you a trivia question on this edition of the Question of the Week. Let's take a look.
Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Onomatopoeia.
Flabbergasted.
Something Germany.
The alphabet.
Simultaneous dolphin.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Hippopotamus.
Pneumo, mono, ultra, microscopic, alien, volcano, coniosis.
Post office.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Triceratops.
Pineapple, watermelon.
Deoxyribonucleic acid in school.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Track the dictionary.
Todd Bauer.
Handsome and athletic.
Post office.
But I feel like it's got to be.
The answer that we were looking for was post office because that's the place that literally holds the most amount of letters. Get it? Right now we have Mr. Bauer live in the studio to give us a brief update. Mr. Bauer, how's it going?
Good morning, gentlemen. How you guys doing?
I'm doing great.
Pretty good.
Hey, Dan, I have a question for you. If you were the head baseball coach at a high school and you were going to have a meeting about getting dugouts out at your field, do you think you would invite your principal to that meeting?
Yeah, I think that's just common sense, right?
It is. All right. So I'd like to thank everybody for having me on this morning. I'm here for two reasons. One, the first thing is I was graciously invited to hold a segment on the morning show. Can't believe it. I've made it, and this is the highest point of my professional career. So that segment is going to be one of two things. Either A, it's going to be informative, and I'm just going to share information with you, or two, we're going to have a little bit of fun, and this is where you guys come in. I need students to send me an email if you'd like to be on the segment with me and challenge me in something. Perhaps you're really good at backgammon, chess, Super Mario Kart. I don't know. I might not even be able to do the thing that you want to challenge me in. That's okay. You can teach me, and I'll be happy to embarrass myself in front of 3,000 people. So I need your help. Please email me at BauerTM, as in Todd Michael, at npenn.org. Next, I have a couple things that I do want to share with you today. The first thing that I want to share is about our late bus. So you're aware, the late bus is not just a free ride home. The late bus is for our students involved in clubs, activities, or staying after for extra help. You are not welcome to leave campus, go do other things, come back and hop on our late bus. For this reason, you need to make sure you sign up for the late bus either in your home office, with a teacher, or with a club advisor by 1 o'clock that afternoon. Second, parking. I've been contacted by the people over at the Weiss parking lot and at Calvary Baptist. I've given them both permission to tow any cars they need to tow because you are not permitted to park there. Please do not park in those two locations. And finally, as Ryan Cody and Mr. Monero were mentioning, the football game next week happens to be on Thursday evening. As we tried to get out to you at our first home game, no backpacks for spectators. You may not bring a backpack into the football game. That's all I have for you this morning. I'm looking forward to the emails. Thanks. Back to the desk.
Okay, that sounded informative, and that new segment sounds like it'll be a lot of fun.
Sure does.
Did you tweet your answer for the Brumball Challenge? Let's check in with Mr. Brumball to find out the answer.
Hey, welcome back. The answer you've all been waiting for. The first recipient of the Distinguished Flying Cross was Charles Lindbergh, and he was awarded the cross a whole year before he made his famous transatlantic flight aboard the Spirit of St. Louis. Bet you didn't know that? Now you do. Thanks for playing this week's Brumball Challenge.
The winner for this week's Brumball Challenge is Mr. Swindells. That's all we have for this edition of Mornings. I'm Dan Haynes.
And I'm Andrew Bazzelli. Have a great day, North Penn.